Welcome again, student. Today we will solve a practical question which is given in our Moodle account in PPTs of dissolution of partnership firm. In that particular question, there are three partners ABC and they decided to dissolve their firms. And extra information given in the question, so you can go through them. But I would like to tell you that in terms of realization account, in terms of dissolution of the firm, following accounts are important to prepare first. The first account, which is called realization account. Second account, which you have to make in the books of partnership firm at the time of dissolution, it is partners capital or partners current account. Number 3, partners loan account, if any partner loan given in the question, so we will make it separate account. And fourth, that is bank account. So my dear student, bank account is your verification account which will tell you that your procedure was correct or not. If your bank account is tally, then your question is right. If there is some deficiency on any side, it may be on debit or credit, so there is a problem in our solution. Now, so these four accounts you will have to make in the books of firm in case of dissolution of the firm. The first one is realization account. So the question which is given in your PPT, we have to solve by one. First we will make first we will make realization account in the books of the capital, in the books of the partnership firm. Now start. So as the question given, there are three partners ABC. I am presenting the question in short. ABC three partners. Their ratios were 3:1. Their ratios were 3:1. So 3:1 means 3/6, 2/6, and 1/6. So partner will share their profit or loss in their ratios 3/6, 2/6, 1/6 accordingly, which are given in their partnership firm deed. Okay. So as the question given and the procedure to make realization account, which I explained in my PPT, which is uploaded on Moodle. So you can start with the realization account format. This side which is debit, this side which is credit. Both sides we have two columns, particular amount, particular amount. So I am writing only short form over here, particular amount, particular amount. So realization account is based on step by step on posting. So the first step, you will have to transfer all the assets which are given in balance sheet at their book value in the partnership in the realization account debit side to sundry assets. To sundry assets means all assets which are given in balance sheet. So my dear student, you will have to write all the assets one by one. So I am using my mobile also because the question is in my mobile. Assets which are given in the question are machinery, furniture, stock and debtors. So all those assets we have to transfer in realization account debit side. So I am writing short form over here: machinery, furniture, stock and debtor. And you will have to write their book value inside of the particular. So machinery was 31,000 and furniture was 3,000 and stock was 10,000 while debtor was 8,000 in the question. Now you can write the total outside of the amount column, outside of the particular column. So 31, 3, 34, 44 and 8, 50 and 8, 50, 31, 34, 44 plus 8, 52,000. The total of all the assets at their book value is 52,000. Now the second step, you will have to transfer all the liabilities on credit side by sundry liabilities. By sundry liabilities. So we have to write all the liabilities which are given in the balance sheet liability side. So as you can see, we have bank overdraft and sundry creditors. So we will write both bank OD and sundry creditor. Their amount we have to write inside of the particular 6,000 and 12,000. The total of liability is only 18,000. Okay. So these are the steps we have to follow one by one. First we will transfer asset, then we will transfer liabilities. Now the third step is what are the values of assets which are realized from market. So we will write by bank account, and you will have to write all the name of assets which are given in your additional information. So I will read for you. Following assets were realized in cash. Machinery, so we will write machinery, M for machinery, at rupees 22,000. So this is the value of machinery which we realize from market. Okay. 50% of the stock at rupees 35,000. So my dear student, 50% of the stock, not 100%. Okay. Later on in the additional information we have given that 50% stock is taken over by a partner, that is A. Okay. So 50% stock will transfer into partner's capital account, and rest of stock will transfer into by bank. So stock 50% at rupees 3,500, and after that we have given and remaining stock was taken over by A, and one more thing is given. Debtor were collected at 50% less than their book value. So dear student, debtors were collected at less than 15% of their book value. So debtor were rupees 8,000. So we collected debtor less 15%. So we will have to calculate the 15% of debtor. 15 8s I think 120. So 1200. Okay. So 1200. So 1200 less we realize debtor. It means we realize only 8,000 minus 1200. So we realize from debtor rupees 6,800. Okay. So this is the realization value of debtor, or you can write it is your working note. Please write 1. 1 stand for your working note number 1. So I am erasing it. But you will have to show all the working notes in your answer. So 6,800 we realize from debtor, and then finish. Why? Because rest of assets, it means the rest of stock were taken over by A, and furniture were taken over by B. So we will write them accordingly. So what we realized total from market, 2,200 plus 3,500, it is 25,500 and 6,800. So the total was 25,500 plus 6,800, and your answer is 32,300. So total value we realize from market is 32,300. Okay. Now this is your first step, this is your second step, this is your third step. You are not required to write these points. I am writing because I want to tell you how you will manage the question. Okay. Now your fourth step is on debit side. You will pay the expense, you will pay the liabilities. So to bank, it is for expense on realization. So these expense on realization given in the question, at the last of the question, realization expenses were rupees 300. So we will pay 300. Next is your fifth, to bank. To bank, again it is payment for creditor. It is payment for creditor. So amount of creditor, when the question is silent about that, what amount has been paid to the creditor, so we will pay complete amount to the creditor. So what is the creditor amount? It is 12,000. So we will write 12,000. Again, any other liability which is given in the question and we transfer it on credit side of the realization account, and the question is silent about the payment of liability, so we will pay the liability first. Question point number 6, to bank. To bank account, it is for bank OD. It is for bank OD. So what bank OD was? It was 6,000. So we will pay 6,000 as bank OD. Now this is your sixth step. So my dear student, there is a sequence in our question. What? first we transferred our assets on debit side, then we transferred our liabilities on credit side, then we realized assets from bank. After getting money from market, we will pay our expenses, we will pay creditor, we will pay bank OD. Now what? Two entries which are remains, that 50% stock were taken over by A and furniture were taken over by B. So how will you post, how will you record this information into the question? By A's capital account. So by A's capital account means when A is taking over some assets. So what A is taking over? A is taking over rest of 50% stock for rupees 3200. So rest of 50% stock is taken over by A at rupees 3200 and furniture is taken over by B at rupees 2400. So we will write by B's capital account for rupees 2400. Okay, so as per the question, as per the information given in the question, we have already done all the entries in our realization account. Now we are at end of the realization account. We have to find whether debit is more than credit or credit is more than debit. So my dear student, as you know, when debit is more than credit, this is loss. If credit is more than debit, this is profit. Now you have to make total of both sides. Now I am using my calculator to make the total of both sides. It is 5200, 5200, 52,300, then 12,000, then 6,000. So 52,300 plus 18,000. The total of debit side is 70,300. This is the total of debit side. Now what is the total of credit side? As you can see, on the credit side we have 18,000, we have 32,300, we have 3,200, we have 2,400. The total is 55,900. So as you can see, debit is more than credit. It means you have loss on realization. This loss we will have to transfer into partner's capital account, distributed among theirs profit sharing ratio. So how will you post it? By partner's capital account, in bracket loss on realization. So what loss we have? So after deducting 55,900 out of 70,300, you can find out your loss. So how much it is? It is 70,300 minus 55,900. Your answer is 14,400. This is your loss amount, 14,400. So this loss you will have to distribute among partners in their ratio. So what A will take, what B will take, what C will take. So dear student, it is very easy to find out. What was the ratio of A? It was 3/6. So A will have 14,400 multiply 3/6. We will have 44,400 multiply 2/6. And C will have 14,400 multiply 1/6. So this will give you your answer. And finally, all these balances we will transfer into partner's capital account. Pause it.